It is going to be a new year. Is it going to be a new you? And that option, that choice is completely up to you. And that's what we're going to talk about today. How will you make sure that happens? How will you make sure that you take back your body? And health is so valuable. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. But I need to make a quick announcement, and that is that at the end of this month, we have to raise the price of the Lyme Herb Box. We just have to do it in order to continue our operation and continue helping people, continue reaching people. It just has to make sense for the numbers to work. We have to do it, unfortunately. But I'm letting you know now so you can get grandfathered in at the lowest possible price. If you go to LymeWars.com or LymeDiseaseWars.com, you can grab your Lyme Herb Box at the lowest possible price and be grandfathered into that price forever, so that you're not stuck paying the price increase that we unfortunately have to do in order to stay continuing to help people. But I wanted to give you this opportunity because you are important to me. You're here. You're showing up for yourself. It means everything to me. And I promise you, you will not regret it. Go grab your Lyme Herb Box right now so that you have it for the new year. There will be a new year. Will there be a new you? Health is the most valuable thing. I learned this the hard way. It was very difficult to find this out by losing my health, right? When my health went down, when I didn't feel like myself anymore, when I was sleeping 16 hours a day, fainting, my heart wasn't working correctly, when I had Lyme disease and I was in the thick of it, I learned that health is everything. Right? It is the foundation for everything that we have. Whether we want a good career, good finances, good relationships, good family life, good, quality of life and happiness, we must have our health. It is the foundation for everything, because when you don't have your health, what is the opposite of health? And this is what I learned in my Lyme journey. The opposite of health is death, right? The opposite of health is not poor health. It's actually extreme poor health would be death, right? And extreme good health would be feeling good every single day, having energy, feeling like you can show up for the people you love, feeling like you can show up for your career and your job, feeling like you can show up for your relationships with your family, with your loved ones, with your significant other. Being able to show up in this world, right, and have that spark, have that capability to connect with people, to grow as an individual and to have an impact on the world, or at least make the best of it while you're here, right? At least have those experiences that call to you, that make you feel like this is special. This is not something that, everyone gets to experience. Those moments when you feel like everything is working really well only happened for me once my health was in order as the foundation for everything else to be built upon. And like I said, I learned it the hard way. I remember sitting in a very interesting place, actually. It was like a treehouse type situation. We were hiking with a big group of people, and it was kind of like a group of people that was supporting each other in our roles in life. We all had paid money to be there. It was like a coaching program, and we were all talking about what we learned that year. And it was the end of the year where I had Lyme disease, and I said, I learned that health is everything. And without our health, we have absolutely nothing. And the group was shocked to hear it, because we were all, younger, energetic men, most of us. So when I said that, they were interested. They wanted to hear more, and I explained my Lyme disease journey with them and how feeling like a shell of yourself, feeling stripped down to nothing, feeling like you don't have your health, like you cannot do the things that you want to do with your life, with your body, with your energy, that causes you to rethink the entire existence of the world, how you should show up, what you should do for your health, how much you're willing to do for your health. All of that completely shifted for me. And that is really why I'm here and why I continue to try to reach other people and help them grab their hand and bring them to the finish line as well. And today is day 2 of day 5, where I'm sharing just a little bit about each one of the areas where you can take back your body and start feeling like yourself again from Lyme disease. Today is day 2 out of 5, and we're talking about mindset, right? We're talking about how we should think about our healing journey, how we should show up, how we should view it, and there's a difference between people who show up and defeat Lyme disease and the people who do not and who stay in a loop consistently with it. I'm not saying anyone's better or worse than anyone, not at all. But what I'm saying is the people that tend to have success with their healing program faster and easier, they usually have a very specific mindset. They usually have a very strong mind frame that I want to share with you. And I'm going to share that with you more in depth on January 6th, right here on this YouTube channel. I'm going to go live 5-day challenge. It's a new year, new you challenge. The Stop Lyme Challenge in 2025 is going to be amazing, and you need to be there if you want to take back your body, if you want to have an amazing, healthy 2025 year. You're going to love this. I'm going to show you everything that I learned about the mindset, about diet, about supplements, about showing up for yourself and becoming a healthy individual. And all you have to do is hit the subscribe button here, show up on January 6th, hang out with us, continue showing up for yourself, which, by the way, I want to applaud you for showing up for yourself. Not everybody cares enough about their health. Not everybody cares enough about their health to show up and to be part of a program and to consistently show up, learn things, watch other people, connect with the group, and really become a part of something bigger than themselves so that they can, eventually get to those levels they want to get to. Whether that's just feeling okay so you can spend more time with your family, or whether it's, going back to work or having that career that you always wanted, or if it's finding the love of your life, et cetera, et cetera. None of that stuff can happen without our base foundation of being a healthy individual. So, the mindset is there, right? You understand now how important your health is. That's incredible. You've taken a great first step. Now, here's a few quick things that you can do in order to start feeling healthy, in order to start getting your mind right around what's going to happen and how you're going to progress through Lyme disease and co-infection. So the first thing is we want to have a calm nervous system, okay? So many people are wound up all the time. They're running on fumes. They're, distracted. They're hearing dings, pops, cell phones ringing, the TV's on, the kids are screaming. You have to cook dinner. There's a fire you have to put out at work, on and on and on and on. Problems just inundate us and hit us in the face all day. And what happens when that's the case is our cortisol levels spike. That's just a fancy word for chemicals in the brain. They go up and it causes a stress release response in our body. So we become more stressed, and our body operates completely differently when we're in a state of stress than when we have a calm nervous system. So there's some really simple things that you can do. One of them is breath work. There's some really simple breath work techniques that you can learn that are not hard at all, that you can integrate into your lifestyle that will allow you to feel better more often. The gist of it is this. You'll notice, if you can do this after the video on your free time, when you breathe in through your nose, when you're breathing in, your heart rate speeds up. When you breathe out, your heart rate slows down. So one key thing to understand with breath work is increasing the amount of time that you're breathing out. This releases more carbon dioxide. It causes your heart rate to drop lower, which allows you to feel more relaxed. It allows you to get through, pressure-filled moments, or it allows you to kind of center yourself back in your body and have that breath so that you can feel good, so that you can have confidence, so that you can, actually have a calm nervous system like I was talking about just a minute ago. So it looks like this, right? That's just a regular breath in, but then when you breathe out, just extend that breath until you're completely empty. And then you can breathe in again. And that's just a very simple and quick way to get to it. But with breathwork exercises, if you've ever done them, then you already know this, but there's all different types of ways in order to get into that state, right? There's box breathing. There's different breathing techniques that basically help you to extend that out breath over time, and it allows you to calm your nervous system, get your nervous system into something called the parasympathetic state, where our body is in rest and repair and heal mode. Now, we want to get into that state as often as possible when we're fighting infections, especially Lyme disease, co-infections, chronic illness, CFS, all of the things that people are dealing with that I work with. And we work with them in order to, integrate these breathwork systems into their life, because they're so simple and free and easy to do that they're not worth skipping. It's just such a good habit to add in. And that's just one thing that you can do in order to start getting your mind right for healing and for the season of healing that your body is going through, since you're dealing with this infection that nobody wants to deal with, trust me. So another thing that you can do that I like to talk about a lot is accepting the fact that you're dealing with this very specific moment in time. I like to call it a healing season. And this helped me to accept the fact that I was going to need to take time in order to get my health in order, right? That was a big, hard thing for me, was just simply taking the time to focus on myself, to focus on my health, to get myself better, right? I'm so used to helping everyone else, caring about the family, doing the chores, doing this, that, taking care of my business partners, taking care of, everyone else around me, that it was difficult for me to kind of put that aside for a while and focus only on my health, right? And the more focused I became on my health, the healthier I became. So it helps a lot to be able to accept the fact that you're in this moment of time. You have been infected, whether it's by a tick bite or from something else. Most often is a tick bite, but some people don't remember ever getting a tick bite, and now they have Lyme disease. So whether you got a tick bite or not, if you have a Lyme disease infection, or even if you don't have a diagnosis and you just want to be healthier, you've got to start with accepting the fact that you're in this season of life. You're in this healing season, this season where you have to focus on your health, where you're going to focus on your health, where you're going to become a better version of yourself because you're focusing on your health, and you're going to come out of this a better person because of it, not a beaten down, worse person because of the infection that you're dealing with. And I understand it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy to become that person. What I'm saying is you must. It is not that much of an option, right? You don't want to end up losing this war, which it saddens me to say. People do lose the war with Lyme disease, and the main way we see that happen, unfortunately, is suicide. So eventually people, sometimes they can't deal with the pain, they can't deal with the struggle anymore, and they end up committing suicide, which is, I've been talking about this lately with some of my clients and with some of the other people that I email, telling me different stories about people who couldn't do it anymore. And it's so sad. It breaks my heart. But the whole point is, let's not get there. Let's focus now on our health. Let's do everything in our power to try to improve our health. Sure, maybe it's not going to go away overnight. Maybe it's not just going to turn around quickly. It almost never does. But if we put in the effort, if we put in a few systems, we can make it way easier. We can make it way quicker, and we can make it affordable, and we can make it work, right? It's not going to absolutely derail your entire life if you don't allow it, if you step up to the plate, and if you accept the responsibility and the focus on your health. And I know it's not easy. I know it's so much easier to do nothing. It's so much easier to do nothing. But I don't want that for you. I don't want to let that happen. And I can't let that happen, and I won't let that happen. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to show up on January 6th. Give me 5 days, and I'll absolutely transform the way you think about your health and the way you show up for your health, especially in 2025. So January 6th to the 10th, we're doing the Stop Lyme Challenge. New year, new you. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's start fresh, and let's create a healthy body using the systems and the processes that we use with over 2,331 people, which is the whole theme of this talk over the next 5 days is we helped over 2,000 people. Let us help you. Let us share the things that the best people did, the people that got better faster. What did they do? We're sharing all of that with you here. And today, the number one thing that they did is they wrapped their mind around their healing season. They wrapped their mindset around the idea that they were going to commit to a process, and they wrapped their mindset around health, right? They understood that it was now their time to step up and fix their health. And the people that do that tend to have a lot more success than the other clients that we've had that are not ready to do that, that just want the quick fix, or they just want to, make it as fast as possible. They haven't accepted their Lyme disease journey. They haven't accepted that they're showing up for their health, and that ends up hurting them in the long term. So I want to let you know up front that your mindset showing up in a way that tells you I'm committing to a process, I'm going to learn new things, I'm going to become a better version of myself, and I'm going to become a healthy individual, that type of person gets so much further, so much faster. And so I just want to share that message with you today. So hopefully this video gets you started, gets you thinking just a little bit, and gets you ready for the brand new year, new you. And you are going to be a new you. You just have to decide today and accept the fact that you will show up for yourself, and then just keep showing up. I will be here with you. I will be here for you as long as you're able to show up. I commit all my time and energy to those people that do show up for themselves because it means everything. So, January 6th, I'll see you there. Don't forget, the Lyme Wars Herbs pricing is going to go up on January 1st. So if you want the cheapest possible product, if you want the best possible herbs, the best possible solution for anyone with Lyme disease, go to LymeDiseaseWars.com or LymeWars.com. Either one, both domains go to the same place. But what will happen is you'll sign up for our monthly program and you'll be grandfathered in, where you won't have to worry about any more price increases or anything like that. You'll just get your herbs every single month. You won't have to worry about it. You won't have to think about it. It'll be so easy. You just sit back, take the herbs that are coming, and start, using the free courses that we give you when we give you the herbs. We give you free courses, free content, and you will be hearing from me very regularly to help you get through the struggles that you're facing and help you fight back against Lyme disease so you can take back your body and win the war with Lyme. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope everyone's getting ready for the holidays, feeling good, and spending time with their family. And if you have any questions or need anything, comment below this video or go to help@LymeDiseaseWars.com. Email us at help@LymeDiseaseWars.com. We'll be there. We're happy to help. And we can't wait to see you take back your body in 2025. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.